Welcome back, everybody. So today I'm going to check out Double Dry Hopped 8th Anniversary DIPA. This is from Southern Grist, and I have to say I was actually had this one upstairs. Let's see if I can get you. There you go. This is 8% ABV, Oated New England style double India Pale Ale dry hop with Mosaic, Motueka, and Strata. What I was going to say, I had this upstairs in the fridge and I was looking at it because if you just look at it, there's no date. Well, on the very side there is. So 99% of the time I do check for dates when I go to the store. And I didn't see it on this, and I don't know if my hand was on it or if I just looked at it the wrong way. But this is from 4/24/24. So 10 months old, and I just picked this one up. So I am not going to rate it. I'm just going to say if it's good or not. Because being a double India Pale Ale, double IPA, I think that's way too long. But I bought it. I'm going to review it. So let's go ahead and get it into a glass. I'm not sure how much this was. Might it still be fine? Could be. I've had home brews that I've let set a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And you can kind of tell if you go back and look at some of my older homebrew reviews, like where it was, say, 3 weeks after bottling or 2 months after bottling versus 3 years after bottling. I've done a lot of those just experimenting, but I think every beer is going to be different. So you never know. But yeah, I'm not going to rate this. So eggshell white colored head, a little yellow coming up through there, pretty much all small bubbles, almost a finger of head. Milky yellow, I would say almost full haze, not quite, especially down in here. But yeah, good color for a double New England IPA. You guys are pretty much saying the same thing I am. But like I said, down in here, it is not full haze. Yeah, looks good. Let's go ahead and smell. Citrus. I am getting some pine, some syrupy pine, sweeter pine coming through there. Maybe a touch of dankness, but I would say that sweeter pine, generic citrus as of now. It's probably going to go grapefruit if I would have had to guess for an 8% double New England IPA. Maltiness, I am getting some maltiness on there. Again, it's 10 months old. I think you are going to get some of that maltiness, but maybe that's how it was when it first came out. I mean, really, for the smell, if that's what it is, and I can only go by Untapped, oops, I would almost say, about snorted that, I would almost say the maltiness has creeped up. Everything else smells like it should. I can't remember. Mosaic is usually coming off as a sweeter berry, like a cotton candy, Laffy Taffy, something like that. And I get the sweetness from here. I can't really remember Motueka and Strata, what they're doing. I think one of them does give some dankness, like you're getting, but that pine is hard. A lot of these hops are going to have pine in it. It's just how does it come out? But overall, I would say it smells okay. Let's go ahead and taste. Orange citrus up front, kind of juicy orange citrus, kind of sweeter going back. Not as much bitterness as I would like in a New England IPA, but finishes citrusy, like orange citrus. So I guess I was wrong about should go into grapefruit. That rind bitterness, grapefruit rind bitterness, orange rind bitterness. I'm not really getting it. It's more sweeter than anything, but it's not a high level sweetness. It's not going to wreck your palate. I should say it shouldn't wreck your palate. Maybe some dankness, almost like a sweeter passion fruit in the middle after that citrus. Then it kind of goes back into the citrus. Maybe a little pine sweetness, pine syrup in the back end. Medium mouthfeel. A little zestiness now is kicking in. Citrus zest in the back end, but not bitter. I'm actually very surprised. Again, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it was when it was fresh. But yeah, really, there's a little graininess in the aftertaste, but I could almost see that at being 8%. Do you really get that graininess out of an 8%? I would say no. Old Nation Bosch Tweed, I think, is like 9.2, 9.3, and you don't get that. But I could see it. If you don't dry hop enough, you're going to get some of that malt. Yeah, overall, yeah, orange. Orange citrus. A lot of orange citrus. And like I said, middle of palate, maybe a little danky passion fruit in there. It, if anything, the tastes are low for a double New England IPA, in my opinion, at 8%. 3.75 out of 5. I want to see some more flavors come out. I also want to see more bitterness. I would rather have them bitter than sweet. And I think this one is a little bit more sweeter. A lot more sweeter if you want to get into the nitty gritty. Because that rind is there like in the back, but not very much. So 3.75 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. See what they're saying. One of my friends has checked it in, 3.75. A little over 800 people have checked it in, 4.19. I would say it's still good. Juicy citrus, hoppy, oatmeal citrus. I would not put oatmeal on there. Oatmeal is going to be for mouthfeel, stuff like that, so why would you put oatmeal? Most oatmeal stouts don't say oatmeal. So I don't understand that. Yeah, and I'm not going to check all friends or all people. But yeah, I guess it'll be up to you. I would say pick one up. I don't think this is going to wreck your palate. Even if I found this at a store on discount, I think I would pick up a 4-pack. I'm guessing it comes in a 4-pack. But yeah, it is kind of old. So if you enjoyed this review, check out some more over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And I'll see you in the next one.